The response to our last video on PID Killer was incredible. You guys loved it. So today we are taking motion control on engineering robotics to the next level. We are building a fully closed loop stepper servo using TMC motor driver, but we aren't just using standard control logic. We are implementing a trajectory tracking controller with kinematic error injection. I'll show you how exactly it works, how to configure the Web UI, and prove why this system is nearly impossible to throw off target. Before we begin, please consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel. To understand how it works, we need to look at a trapezoidal motion profile. Think of it as how a 3D printer moves. It does not snap at full speed. It has a ramp up phase for acceleration, a constant speed phase in the middle, and a ramp down phase for deceleration. Our system uses a feed-forward hardware planner, where the stepper library handles all of its speed and acceleration shaping automatically. It's exactly like an open-loop CNC or 3D printer, but with one massive advantage: proportional slip correction. In an open-loop system, if your motor hits a physical object, it skips steps and ruins the whole operation. Our system runs in a closed loop. By constantly calculating the difference between where the motor should be and where the motor actually is, we can dynamically push the target position forward to compensate for any physical load. This is the wiring for the stepper servo. I am using TMC22-26 motor driver. That is same as TMC2209 motor driver, so you can use any of the two. If you find your stepper motor is continuously rotating rather than holding position, it means your feedback loop is firing against itself. To fix this, you simply need to reverse the phase wiring. You can do this by swapping the connection of one of its two phases. Setup is straightforward. You can download the complete code from my GitHub repository, open it in the Arduino IDE, download these libraries, upload it to your ESP32-S3. Once it boots, it will broadcast its own Wi-Fi hotspot. Connect to it, and you have to go to this website, and you will be greeted by a custom Web UI. The Web UI will give you total control over the system. You can drive the motor directly from the web interface or configure it to accept PWM or analog inputs. If you are going to add additional gears, you can change the gear ratio here. And this is the max limits. This is for PWM and analog control. So if you set 360 degree in here, it will only apply for the PWM signal and analog's maximum limit. The TMC configuration or TMC setup here is to set your TMC motor driver. You can set the current, you can set the micro stepping resolution, and if you want stealth chopper or spread cycle. Max speed and acceleration are two values dictate the shape of our trapezoidal graph we talked about earlier. A higher acceleration makes the ramp steeper, while max speed raises the ceiling of the steady state phase. If you want to get higher acceleration, you may need to increase the current, because higher current will give you higher torque. Higher torque will let you get higher acceleration, but higher current will also increase the heat on your motor driver and on your stepper motor. This is the stepper, the magnet on the back for the magnetic sensor here. This is the AS5600, the magnetic encoder. You could use the smaller stepper motor. I used the larger one. Now this is the ESP32-S3. This is the TMC2226. As you can see, after connecting to my Wi-Fi, you get the Web UI, 500 milliamp. As you can see, when I try to move the stepper, it's try to go back, and you can also see on the Web UI here. Let me take it to 0. So it's now 0. You can set the tolerances. Oh, my bad. To move this part, you can see when I try to move it, if the millivolt is high, it's going to be harder for me to twist it. Um, 90. Let me get 90 degree. Now, to increase the speed, you have to increase the speed, but you also have to increase the acceleration here. So let's go with the 5000 acceleration. And set it to 0. So you can see it's much faster now. Let's go with 360. Set 0, 360 again. Now if I increase this to 10,000, it was a bit faster. Now if you want more, you can change from stealth chopper to spread cycle, but there will be some sound from the stepper. That will increase the holding torque, and you can see there. The 10,000. What about 20,000? Okay, that was faster. What about 30,000? So it's 0. Okay, that was faster. Now let's go even faster. 50. Yeah, it's great. Thank you for watching until the end. Consider to subscribe and give it a like. And I'll see you in the next video.